Stay tuned, everyone. So I'm taking the big guy out for some big wood today. Got my MS880 here, 122cc chainsaw with a 41-inch bar. Gonna hook it up. I had to take it off my chainsaw mill so I can bring it out to cut this huge oak log today. So I'm getting it all fit up and heading out to cut some big wood and get it loaded into my log trailer, my dump trailer, and bring it back home so we can slab it up. Stay tuned. This is holding the log there and on that corner of the bucket. The chain will hold the top side of it. It's sitting on the ground on both sides, so it shouldn't move. But this will just give me a little bit of insurance here. If you want to go over there, you can see where I'm going to be cutting it off. Beast, huh?
Yeah.
It's a good thing I get this saw.
Yeah.
Now they had this 41-inch bar, I wouldn't want to lug that 5-foot bar around.
Yeah.
one chunk at a time. Pull it out of here.
It's a beautiful log. Oh.
The chain came out from underneath it.
Oh.
So here is all of the wood that we got from this one site, mostly from this one tree, one huge red oak tree. I did get a white birch log, which was pretty cool. That's a pretty good size white birch log. It's about 16 foot long, probably about 10 inches on the small end, probably about a foot on the other. And you can see we get some nice big red oak logs here. There's a good size one here. This pile here is pretty much just all firewood, which is good because we get to fill up the trailer again because we get lots of orders for firewood. Lots of orders, probably about 20 cord of firewood on order right now. That one will be a pretty decent little slab log right there for it's probably about 7-8 feet long, red oak with some knots and stuff in it. That should look pretty cool. As you can see here, this log is not small by any means. So these are probably about 40 plus inches in diameter. Pretty good sized logs, 6-8 feet long, something like that, probably 6-7 feet long. It's about as big as I could lift with my skid steer with these red oak logs. They were really heavy and they were deep down in the mud. You can actually see they were in the mud. So they're pretty tough to get out if they were much bigger, which is why there's these smaller pieces. These pieces here are probably about 4 feet wide or 4 feet long. And again, about 40-ish inches wide. Some of them are a little bigger. This one's probably 3.5 feet. So, and then the wide end where this crotch section is, that's probably close to 4.5 feet. So it's a pretty good size chunk. Some of these rounds that I have, like this one here, it's got some rot in the bottom, which I think is why they cut it down, because the lower end of it was rotting out. So this one has some rot kind of halfway through it. This one only here is maybe 4 or 5 feet long. I'm probably gonna have to cut it down to just 2 or 3 feet, and I'm gonna use that section and I'm gonna cut some tabletops, some big rounds out of it, and make some tabletops or signs or something like that. I think that would be pretty cool to get some nice rounds out of. And so there's 4 right there. We got these 2 big ones here, which will make some awesome slabs. This one might make some cool small coffee table slabs, or it's about 40-ish inches wide and maybe 3.5, 4 feet long. It's got a good little branch that was coming off of it on this end, so that might look kind of cool. Another good, probably a decent little saw log here. That's probably about 8-9 feet long. We got another gnarly looking log here. This one's probably 8 or 9 feet long, 8 feet long maybe, with all sorts of branches coming off of it. There's a crotch section here, big one. Another one down this section. Another one coming off here. Another one coming off the other side. So this one's going to be pretty awesome. So I'm going to set this one up in a way where I can get the most figure out of it, and those slabs are going to be huge. This end of the log here is easily 4 feet in diameter right here. So that's going to be some big chunks. And then there's this pretty cool little crotch section of an oak of that same tree here, which should come out with some pretty nice slabs. And then a bunch of this stuff that's all kind of busted up, and another chunk here, pretty cool like oval shape in this one, which I think would be cool little I don't know, maybe hallway table tops or something like that. So I'm thinking, because it's only a couple feet long, you know, it's a chunk that I had to cut off of a log to make it light enough so I could pick it up. So I'll probably slab off some rounds, or I guess some ovals you would call it, out of that one. And then all the rest of the stuff here is all going to just be firewood, which is good because we got loads of orders for firewood. So this is going to be good. It's going to keep us busy, keep us going, getting a lot of good slabs out of it, some big stuff. So I just wanted to share that with you to show you what we got out of that load. Skid steer here did really well. I threw a track off of it at one point. It took me a couple hours to get it back on, but otherwise it went really well. And as you could see from me showing you before there, got a lot of good wood out of it. So I'm gonna bring up some of the firewood now and get some of that firewood started because we get some orders I gotta get filled. But I wanted to share that with you, show you what we got, and let you know that there's gonna be a lot of chainsaw milling videos coming up because gotta get these things slabbed up. So anyway, I appreciate you being here. If you're new here, definitely give a subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell notification so you get notified when we put out new videos. And as always, appreciate the thumbs up or thumbs down or whatever you want to give. Hope you guys are all safe and healthy, and we'll see you on the next video.